Diana from Iran, Tabriz, from the University of Tabriz. I want to talk about my project, which is Denge. Denge in my language means balance, and that's exactly what my project is. It's about balancing life and advocacy. I grew up in a community where passion is treated like a weakness. People say things like, passion will only get you disappointed. People like us aren't here to change anything. We're here to get by, barely. But when you're a kid, especially a stubborn one, you don't absorb that. And I never let go of that kid. Her dreams are the reason I didn't stop and the reason I'm here, even virtually. And that's also why I joined PGC. When we want to start doing something, the first place we go is the internet, right? We go on our little keyboards and type whatever we want to search up. Even though Google is helpful, it's sometimes a little too helpful. As someone just starting out, it's hard to know what to do first. You feel overwhelmed. Sometimes you're met with misinformation. Sometimes you're met with pseudo intellectuals who want to tell you that climate change is a hoax. Why? Because Greg said so. But eventually, you end up doing nothing because it all feels like too big of an issue that you can't tackle by yourself. During one of my searches, I found PGC, and honestly, it felt like a new world. I found a structured guide that encouraged me to take small actions each day, right in my own community. PGC became my motivation and my starting point. Through it, I met many people who felt exactly how I used to feel, overwhelmed. What PGC taught me shaped how I decided to address climate illiteracy. The goal isn't to lecture people, it's to include them. That's why I chose co creation as the approach. When you ask people for their experiences, their fears, and their ideas, they feel involved and included. And the second part is focusing on small, tangible steps, of course. People lose hope when they believe only massive global changes matter. But when you show them the value of local projects, education circles, student initiatives, or small advocacy wins, climate action finally feels within reach. These numbers explain the core problem, is that people care, but they don't understand, and they don't know how to find a way to understand. Over 76% are concerned about climate change, yet only a tiny percentage show high climate literacy. So, improving climate literacy isn't an option. It's the key that unlocks real reaction. This gap is the reason I'm building Denge. Our mission is to make climate education clear, supportive, and realistic for everyone, no matter their background or available time. Denge is going to make climate education free, accessible, and actionable. We're not just going to dump information on people and expect them to transform it and do it in their own life by themselves. We're going to help them to transform into this new sustainable lifestyle. Here's how Denge creates impact step by step. First, a learner joins our free course. They learn the basics and apply what they can do independently. Later, if they want more support, they can join consulting sessions where they receive weekly personalized action plans tailored to their lifestyle and region. And for those who want to go further, they can become Denge representatives or consultants, helping others do what they just learned. Let's explain how two of these pathways work, because the first one is pretty self-explanatory, and the second one is climate consultants. These are our problem solvers. They help learners to turn knowledge into real, measurable action. They create personalized weekly sustainability plans, lead check-ins, and adjust guidance based on someone's lifestyle or region. And then we have our representatives. Representatives are our community connectors. They take what they've learned and bring it into the real world: schools, clubs, youth groups, neighbors. They organize workshops, run awareness campaigns, and share Denge's resources. What makes Denge different and unique is that it isn't just another awareness campaign or a generic sustainability course. It is a youth-designed, youth-led climate education built for real life. We're willing to find common ground with people. We make climate action realistic for students, busy parents, workers, and communities with limited resources. Denge stands out because it teaches clearly, guides personally without pressuring or judging people, empowers locally, and builds a global network of trained youth climate communicators. Because of what we learned through PGC, we focus on what's possible, not just what's hopeful. Here are the possible outcomes we can create in the next few months and years. We want to improve climate literacy among participants, create partnerships with schools and organizations, and increase community engagement. In our first cycle, we'll launch a free pilot course, run consulting sessions for personalized support, and train representatives to bring dengue into schools and communities. To grow dengue effectively, of course, we need partnerships, and they're essential. These partnerships will help us reach learners, host workshops, and run community challenges with prizes, of course. Partners will benefit too, obviously. They receive free climate literacy resources, youth-led campaigns, and survey data they can use in their sustainability reporting. And lastly, I want to thank Turning Green, Judy, and the entire team for seeing me, supporting me, and giving this stubborn kid a chance to move closer to her dreams. Now I want to do that for others in my community.